What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Hey, hey, hey. Sorry about that, y'all. I was running my mouth, honey. I was running my mouth. But let's go ahead, y'all. Let's get into this. Listen, we only had the first episode and they have been acting a fool since last night. Let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Let me say hi to my people as y'all are coming in. And first off, I want to say, um, don't forget that tonight at 8:30 we will be on Scotty by Nature's channel. We will be the Whether You Like It or Not panel is back, okay? We will be on Scotty by Nature's channel tonight. Mods, if y'all can drop Scotty's link in the chat so that people know where to find us. Okay? All right, you guys. Let's get into it, honey. Let's get into it. Child, I can't find a thing. Sorry about that, y'all. Couldn't find the button to take the picture off. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday to you guys. Happy Monday to you all. Let me say hi to the people. All right. I thought we had, yes, we got a new member, Miss B. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Miss B. How you guys doing? Lemon Kush, Corey, what's up? Hey, Sharice, Amber, what's up? Ebby. Hey, Brandon. Hey, C. Golden, Jonathan. I even have an update for you, Jonathan. I even have an update for Jonathan, honey, for his girl. Okay. Hey, Miss Ray, what's going on? Hey, little baby. Cupcake, what's good? What's going on? Hey, 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 Montrez. Tracy. Both my Tracys are here. Yes, yes. And that is where you can find us, you guys. That is where you can find us. That is Scotty's channel. Let me pin that. How do I pin that? Let me pin that. Child, we're not gonna be here long, honey. There's been so much going on. I just thought I had to do a good roundup, honey, of what has been going on with these Real Housewives. Cause child, they've been acting a fool today. All right. Okay, we are live. I don't know if I have any more notifications. Although people are coming in, I think the notifications are going out, child. They slow, but they going out. Hey, Southern Belle, what's going on? All right, let me pin that comment. Wait a minute. Let me pin it so that people will know where to find us. All right, and remember, we're starting a little bit earlier. So we're starting 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 ish. Y'all know we be on CP time. So not 7:30. Sorry, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So it looks like it's dark in here. Does it look dark in here to y'all? My light is right in my face. I don't know why it don't look like the light is on, but it look a little dark in here to me. All right, do I have the lights on? Yeah, I got the lights on. All right. Where do I start? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start and go on to get Jonathan out the way, child. So Nene announced on her Instagram today that she will be going back out on tour. Okay, not really tour, child. She is gonna be hosting a comedy show up in Atlantic City, with Lonnie Love, Jess Hilarious, and like two other comedians. She will be hosting. So shout out to Nene. Shout out to Nene. Okay, Jonathan, I know that's your girl. So you go ahead and get that little that little 2 cents over there. Okay. Now last night was the premiere of the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15. And Kandi does her speak on it. So y'all want to start with the speak on it? Let's start with the speak on it. Because we have the speak on it. We have the Twitter wars. Child, they've been twittering back and forth. Maybe we should go through the Twitters first, and then we'll get into why does it look so dark? Hold on, y'all. I don't know why this looks so. It really looks dark. Why does it look so dark? Is it me? It really looks dark. I don't know why that looks so dark. Okay. All right. Because the light is literally right here in my face. It is like I can't get it no closer to me. It is right here in my face. I don't know why it looks so dark. All right. Anyway. So let's start with the Twitters, child. Okay, it is dark. I thought it was dark. I'm not crazy. Y'all, the light is right here in my face. Like I can't get no closer to my face. I mean, technically it can, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like It's right here. Like it's literally right there. I don't know why. I don't know. It's bothering me though. Hold on, let me adjust this. It still look dark, but all right, I guess that's better. I don't know. Okay. It was the colonial coming down from his chariot to get the mess for me. I don't know what you're talking about, little baby, but okay. I don't know what that means. All right. Go back one. All right, hold on. Go not that one. You mean that one. All right, hold on. Oops. Not that one. That one? That one. That one. Hey Don Don, child, we having some lighting issues, honey. I we're just gonna go with that. That's the lighting I usually have it set on. Child, let's talk about some of these tweets, okay? I was going listen, I was trying to get them up there on the screen, child. I ain't been able to do it. I just got home a few minutes ago. So let's just talk about these tweets, okay? Because they've been acting a fool all damn day. They've been acting a fool all daggone day. So this is in no particular order, okay? Kandi tweets out. Well, no, Cherie tweeted out community service, community property. You should know former community pussy. Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hashtag who gonna check me, boo? I said, okay. Kandi responded and said, you sure going hard for somebody who's been giving hard dick to everybody. But go off, sis. Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. I said, Lord, these women. So then we have Cherie tweets, does a friend hold information about a person you are dating, then brings it up months later on national television? Let me know. Uh-oh. Dang, I didn't get all three. Hold on. Child, I was screenshotting so much, I'd have missed that. Because Cherie posted like three more tweets. Hold on. Now, I will say I agree with Sheree on that one, child. But it's a reality show, girl. That's what they do. Like, girl, you know that's what they doing. You know that's what they gonna do. All right, let me get all these tweets, child. The Peach Report got them. Then she says, are you trying to age shame? Talk what you know, not what you assume. Mad because you don't have any. And that was Sheree's response to Kenya when she made the comment about Kenya about Sheree not having a period no more. I mean, I don't know. So then Sheree says, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. ... You know the rest. Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. Again, that was her talking about Kandi. And of course, we know that the shade was on there that, Martel made the comments about Kandi and her height and her husband. Kandi said on Speak On It that they used to it. She said people always attack her marriage, and when they want to come for her, they always try to, emasculate Todd and make it seem like he just, out for her money and just trying to be with her, because of her money. She said we used to it, child. But here's the one I think y'all was talking about, child. Sheree says maybe I should have gave her some KFC at the reunion since food is the only peace offering she accepts. Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. Then the KFC account says we have delicious lemonade if you're feeling thirsty. Now, because Elon Musk has gotten rid of verification down to the Twitter, we don't know if this is really the official KFC account. At least I don't know because I didn't go through the trouble of trying to check. But let's just assume it is. That was shady coming from the KFC people. Sheree says, I'm good, boo. I like Popeyes better. Child. These people. Child. I said, y'all got way too much time on y'all hands. Child. Hold on. It's one more because Sheree went further. Sheree says, have y'all had that fried chicken sandwich? Ain't nothing like some good old red beans and rice with your chicken. Mm, mm, mm. It was the legacy yellow check. Okay. Oh, that's what that yellow check is, the legacy check. Okay, so it's the official child. They just shady as hell. They so shady. Then there was another tweet. Somebody said, okay, so Marlo, what was that y'all was saying about Kandi only sharing the good moments? Because she had two very vulnerable moments in the first 20 minutes of the episode. Kandi said, right, I'm always showing my life. I don't know what they talking about. And of course, that one joke, hey Nay, that one joke that Marlo had about Broadway not working out for Kandi, it really fell flat. And I know Marlo didn't know that, but it really fell flat since Kandi was nominated for a Tony Award last week. So it sort of fell flat that Broadway ain't working out for her because it's working out pretty damn well. Okay. She may end up getting a Tony Award. Okay. Okay. So that is the Twitter war. Now it's probably more out there, child, because they've been twittering all day. So it's probably more tweets and twitters out there that I don't have in front of me. But let me check because Tracy just sent me something. Let me make sure because Tracy, she might have sent me some more tweets. Let me see if Tracy if there's different tweets out there. Let me see here, child. Wait a minute. Okay, I got that one. Hold on, let me see if this is one. Sheree says, when your Ritter man gets delivered, then let me know so we can go on a double date. Oh, she said that to Kenya. Mm, mm, mm. Sheree, oh, Kenya liked a comment by somebody that said, Sheree, you just started dating the man. You invite him over for dinner. The woman chef shows up and his ass already thinking about a threesome. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all, they've been twittering all day. Tracy, you just sent me another one. Oh Lord, here go another one, honey. Oh, I already read that one. When Sheree calls Kandi community pussy child. Last year, Sheree was with Mr. Community Service. This year, she's with Mr. Community Property. Ooh, ooh. Child, the drama of it all. Okay, so that is the Twitter wars. That is the Twitter wars. Okay. Jonathan, you really need to go sit on somebody's couch and figure out why you have a problem with Kandi. Because all the women on that show have done the same thing, if not worse. Go sit down somewhere, Jonathan. Go sit down somewhere. All right, now let's get to this speak on it. Y'all know Kandi does her speak on it right after the show. Now I didn't used to watch the speak on this because y'all know I really don't like getting into all the minutia. I like watching the show that's in front of me, but y'all like me talking about the minutia. So now I got to get into the minutia so I know what y'all be talking about. Because sometimes y'all come in here and y'all be bringing up stuff that Kandi said or speak on it, and I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay. So Kandi did her speak on it. Now I'm only gonna talk about a few things because for the most part, we only care about two or three things from Kandi's point of view that happened on the show. We really only care about two or three things. Okay. So first thing Kandi said was she said Ace is at a very clingy age right now. And that it did make it look like she was a horrible mom and that, she's never home. She said lately her work she said, I still work a lot, but I'm not out of town. And she said, so I've really been home a lot and I come home every night. I haven't been out traveling. She said, but he's just at that age where he only wants me to do it. Nobody can do it like mommy. Nobody can do his homework better than mommy. Nobody can fix dinner better than mommy. Nobody can read him a bedtime story. And I get it, you know, and unfortunately, that is the road that working parents have to walk. I still think my opinion stands. I'm not changing my opinion. I still feel like Kandi should look at her schedule and figure out what's not needed. That's my opinion. And I stand by what I said. I mean, again, I'm on the outside looking in and giving my opinion. Kandi ain't asked me shit, but that's just how I feel. For example, those spoofs. She said that the spoofs have been where she's been working late a lot doing those spoofs. Kandi, don't nobody need them spoofs. I mean, if those are days where you could be sitting at home with your children, helping them with homework, cooking dinner or ordering dinner, doing bedtime routine, girl, no offense, don't nobody need them spoofs. You know what I'm saying? Now you traveling and you working with your group, cool. You in the studio making an album or working on an album for somebody, cool. You acting, you doing an acting gig, sure. Girl, anybody ask for them spoofs? And yeah, they're cute. But after 24 hours, we done forgot about them. She said she pays for them spoofs out of her own pocket. Child, you paying for something. It's not really making you no whole lot of money. And we ain't asked for it. And she even admitted that she really did them really out of pettiness to be petty. And again, are they cute? Sure. But if we're talking about time you could be spending with your family and you can look at stuff that you can eliminate, girl, you can eliminate that. Anybody asked for that? Right. Riley been told us that Kandi worked too damn much and they never home. So I just feel like I get it that Ace is at that age where he's clingy and all of that, but all of that ain't on Ace being clingy. Some of that is on Ace wanting to be with his mom, wanting to see his mom, wanting to spend time with his mom. And you shooting a KFC commercial with him is not the same. That's work. That's still work. You know, we have all, we have all, we have all. Okay, I know what you're saying. We've all had to make hard choices as parents, but if Todd continues to complain, it's an issue. Riley also said something about the schedule. So log into Tasha K so we can be updated on Bishop. Not side note. Listen, and I agree with what you just saying, Shannon. I agree 100%. If your husband is complaining, your children are complaining, Kandi, I get it. You are a go-getter. You are a hustler. You are a moneymaker, and you don't leave no money on the floor. I respect that. But at a certain point, you really, really have to, in my opinion, you need to process that. So she said that was the one thing so she addressed that. Um, she addressed something else. Oh, she explained the whole Todd situation, which I feel like it was the same thing that happened. What's up, Mims? Mims, listen, y'all want to talk about the hardest work, and y'all say I work hard. Mims has been hustling today because when this stuff was popping off, this Real Housewives stuff was popping off in real time, baby, he was there. That money got funny, and Kim took that midnight train back to Big Papa. You know what? Now, Mims, you need to let me tell you what you need to do. And I ain't saying like you need to do because you clearly know what the hell you're doing. But I heard somewhere else where people keep trying to say that Big Papa is dead. Listen, Mims did a whole video on his channel. Mims did a whole video on his channel, but he found Big Papa is not. I don't know why I keep saying that. As of the making of his video, Big Papa ain't dead. He is still married to his wife, living his best life. Now I don't know much more than that. He might have a new Kim in his life. I'm sure he does. But child, so honestly, she explained the argument with Todd, but it was really the exact same argument. So, I think he's Armenian. Isn't he Armenian? Mims, he's not black or white. He's Armenian, I believe. I believe. Um, Basically, it was the same. The argument was the same as what they explained. Todd was frustrated because he feels like Kandi, that he's always down for Kandi's dream, and then when it's time for him and his dream, he don't get the same support. Kandi said that they had planned this meeting with one of the people to do the that he was going to do the movie with. Now, side note, the movie is done. So again, she said that the movie has moved forward. Well, she said the movie is finished. I said, damn, did y'all do a Tyler Perry style movie production? Because y'all just started filming late summer. Shit, the movie already done. But she said the movie's finished. So let's be clear. The movie is done. But while they were filming, Todd was trying to get this movie taken care of. And she said that they had agreed that they were going to do that the meeting, that Todd came to her about the meeting, and the meeting was scheduled for 11 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Kandi said that she had a conflict. That was when she was going to be doing these spoofs. She said that Todd was actually supposed to be there for her. Whatever spoof they were filming, Todd was actually in it. So she was like, why would you make an appointment for a time you knew I told you I wasn't available? So I guess they had a fight about it. Like, they had a whole argument about this meeting and him changing the time, and he told her he couldn't change the time because that was when that time when that woman was able to meet, and he was not in a position to change the time. Fast forward, Todd comes back to Kandi a couple of days later and says, oh yeah, the woman can't do the meeting on such and such day. And Kandi was like, what are you talking about? You mean the meeting we had a whole argument about because I asked you to change it and you said you couldn't? Now all of a sudden this woman says she can't do it, and he said, oh well, she never confirmed the time. That was just the tentative time we came up with. She said, so that's what pissed her off even more, was we literally had a whole argument about the time for this damn meeting. I asked you to change it. You told me that you couldn't. It was set in stone, only to find out that it was never even set in stone. It was tentative. So that's what the argument was about. He's Puerto Rican. Thank you, ma'am. He's Puerto Rican. Um, yeah. So again, I feel like that was explained. So that sounds what it was. So anyway, that's what the argument was with Todd. Now, let's get into this situation with Courtney. And again, I hate to say I was right, but Kandi explained it pretty much what I said last night on my review. She said whenever they find out who the new housewives are, they always check the people out. She said, we always, what's up, princess? We always look at, their Instagram. We always ask around, do you know this person? Do you know that person? She said, so that's what I did. We found out Courtney was going to be a new housewife. I wanted to know who she was. Did I know her? Did I know anybody that knew her? I went to her Instagram. She said, we do it in a group chat. We share the links in the group chat. She said, that's what we do, which is what I said. I said, they probably do that with every new housewife. They check her out. So Kandi said that she did not know that Courtney had already been filming. So that whole conversation that Courtney had with Sheree and with Sonya, she said she didn't know nothing about it until the night of the party when they were talking, and Sonya was like, well, the other day when we were talking and you said you felt some kind of way that Kandi was asking about you. I said, okay, that's where it was coming from, because she was like, I didn't even know I didn't know she had started filming yet. So the fact that there was already a conversation about me, she said, so that's when I realized, oh, this is about me. She was like, okay, all right, this is about me. They had a conversation about me. This whole conversation is a Kandi conversation. I got it. Okay, cool. And she said from there, that's where it was. She said, but she did feel like the girl had some weird energy. She felt like the girl had some weird energy. Now, honestly, y'all, I felt that way too. And I said that last night. And I know the Kandi haters ain't going to agree and all of that. But I felt like Courtney brought some weird energy too. And now Kandi did say, she did apologize and say she was just coming off of the SWV escape situation. She was still very emotional. She hadn't really had time to decompress and work through all of those emotions and all of that. She said, so honestly, you're going to probably get a lot of those moments out of me this season. And she said, I just got to apologize ahead of time. Because I really wasn't in the best space while I was filming this season. So she said, you gonna get a little bit of that from me. You gonna get some rah-rah. My temper is short, my patience is short, and it ain't so she did apologize ahead of time. She said, I just need to let y'all know now that y'all gonna get a couple of them. I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta for the first time in 2 years last night. That show needs Nene. I only watched to see Martel and Sheree. Put a one in the chat if y'all think that the show needed Nene last night at that party. Put a one in the chat. I already know your vote, Jonathan, child, and you can only vote once. Jonathan, you can only vote once. Bab said, not a Kandi fan, but Courtney was giving Yovana. You know what she was? She was giving Yovana vibes. Thank you. Is it Shanisha? Shanisha? I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Woods. Thank you, Miss Woods. Okay, zero. Who put? Y'all vote zero. I'm mad y'all vote zero. Jonathan. Jonathan, you can only vote once. Okay, all right. I said before Nene would have been great at that party. Okay, I see y'all. I see a lot of ones in the chat, honey. I see a lot of ones in the chat. Okay, all right. So, that is I really can't think of too much more. I mean, she addressed the whole, like I said, she addressed the Martel shade. She said she wasn't really tripping. She said she did throw shade at Martel. She said even though technically I didn't throw the shade at Martel, I was a part of a conversation where somebody else threw the shade at Martel. So yeah. Nene ruined it. She'll never be back on that show, and it's unfortunate because they need her. That Courtney girl was asking for. Y'all can't believe Jonathan just said that. Oh my gosh, I'm about to fall out. I cannot believe Jonathan just said that. Jonathan, did you just say Courtney was asking for it? I cannot believe that you are not defending Courtney and saying that Kandi was doing. Oh, y'all, I'm about to pass out. I am about to pass out. Yes, my face, Pam. Look at God. Look at him. Exactly. Ian. See, Ian know too. Listen, if I should get up and do a shout. I should just get up and woo. I cannot believe it. Now why he switch up? Woo, that is funny to me. Did anyone watch Speak on It? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Well, I watched it. I watched it. Well, I listened to it this morning when I was getting ready to go to work this morning, child. I listened to it on my way to work, honey. So that's why I don't really have no notes because I was listening to it. And I never went back to write the notes down. I was just listening. Hey, King Whitney, how you doing, boo? He said, I have to agree with Jonathan. Kandi should have snatched her up. Okay. Right, Tracy, that's where I need my twerk for the judge because that would have been a perfect twerk for the judge moment. I got to work on getting that clip. I definitely got to work on getting that clip for so I can have my twerk for the judge moment, child. Right, Ray V. Just admit you like Kandi. You just want to be mad at her because you such a Nene fan, but you know you really like her. Anyway, so that was really the bulk of Speak on It. I mean, she said her and Marlo don't really talk outside of the show. So she said so Marlo don't really know what she got going on. And of course the joke that Marlo made, the little dig that Marlo made about, Broadway not working out for her, of course, like I already spoke on that. I already spoke on it. All right. You just got that reference. The twerk for the judge. Right. If y'all don't know what we talking about with the twerk for the twerk, damn, I can't even get it out. Twerk for the judge. I have to go look at my video from yesterday where we did a live watch along to King official King Payne and Andre from Chasing LA when they were down to the Judge Mathis show. You gotta go look at that video to get that reference. All right. Kandi really restrained herself. I think she looked at it as others want to provoke her so they can sue if she touches them. And also just make her look bad. It just makes her look bad, you know? Child, listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just think the pickings are slim in Atlanta. We have this conversation every year. Honestly, I just think the pickings are slim. I just think there are a lot of people, even though Atlanta has a lot of black star power, they don't want to be on the show. Again, the list, that list could roll out my front door of all of the black power movers and shakers that they female that they have asked to be on the Real Housewives, and they say no. You know, if y'all put 10 people's name in the chat of black women in Atlanta that just off the top of your head, I bet you 8 of them I could be like, nope, they asked her, they said no. Nope, they asked her, they said no. Nope, you know, a lot of people have said no. So they, you know, the fact that they even gave Marlo a peach to begin with let you know they was desperate because it took her 12 years. I mean, she's been a friend of the show. I think she might be the longest running friend of the show to ever exist. Tamika Scott. I think that I'm here for Tamika Scott. Tiny said no because remember at the time Tiny had her own thing going on VH1. Tiny said no. Selena Johnson. Are you saying that Selena Johnson said no, Mims? Um, I'm trying to go down a list of people that I know off the top of my head. Monica said no. Um, I think Fantasia said no. Um, I'm trying to think of people off the top of Toya Wright. I believe she said no. Sassy Yvonne is a new member. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hold on. Y'all know I can't. Did somebody gift a membership? Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cupcakes gifted a membership. So thank you, Cupcakes, for gifting a membership. And congratulations to Sassy Yvonne for becoming a new member. Thank you so much. You guys, we have been gifting over here these memberships because you know that you can do that. You can do that over here on on all of YouTube. If you are a member, you can gift a membership to somebody else. And it's 1 month. It doesn't automatically renew on your credit card like your membership renews. It doesn't automatically renew on your credit card. And it just gives people the opportunity to sort of take a 30-day trial run. You know what I mean? A 30-day trial run. See if they like what is going on behind the wall. See what's happening behind the wall. And you know, and if they like it, they can stay and hang out, you know. And if not, you got 30 days to see what we do behind the wall when we go on our lives and you know, we let our hair down a little bit. Okay. But thank y'all so much for being here. Child, I don't think they ever asked no Mama D now. I don't think they ever asked no Mama D now. Raven, if you go when you go to do a super chat, and I think you can only do it from a desktop. Because I tried to do it from my phone, and I don't think it let me do it from my phone. But I have an iPhone. You might be able to do it from a Droid from your phone, but from my iPhone, I couldn't do it. But if you go to a desktop and you go to the dollar sign emoji like you're gonna do a super chat, it'll say gift. I think it says either says gift a membership or gifting or something to that thought. No, Fantasia lives in Atlanta now, or at least she did at one time. At one point, she may be back in Charlotte, but at one point in time, she lived in Atlanta. And I know they reached out to Fantasia. But a lot of times people bring up these names. Oh, thank you, peace, love. Look at my Mars on top of it. Look at my Mars on top of it. It works for Android. Yeah, I know it. I couldn't do it from my iPhone. I had to do it from a desktop. Okay. All right. Now, not Tasha K. Hold on. What ma'am say? Ask Tasha K. Let me tell y'all something. I don't think Tasha K would do it, but baby, you want to talk about blowing up some shit? Tasha K would blow that place up. Tasha K would blow the housewives up, baby. Baby. Yeah, well, you know, YouTube is owned by Google, so a lot of stuff works through your Android phone. That excuse me, that that doesn't work through your iPhone. So that's why I say it. So for people who have an Android, it works for your Android. Okay. Not Marjorie. You know what, man? He's so damn shady. Not Marjorie Harvey. Now I'll be honest. I think Marjorie Harvey wouldn't be a bad addition. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it because she don't want to have to talk about her own life and answer certain questions. But I think she'd be good for the show. She definitely would blow a lot of them women out the water when it comes to fashion. I can see that. I would be here for that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They need to find interesting unknown people. Yeah, you know. But anyway, so I think that was pretty much it for Speak On It. If I miss anything, y'all go over there and watch it. I'm just giving y'all the highlights. I'm just giving y'all the highlights. Now, the last thing I'm gonna get to before we get over here to Kim and her issues, her situations, child. Before, like, I just did a video right before I went live. On my way home, I caught because I haven't gone and listened to any of Carlos's interviews. Y'all know I'm on the fence about Carlos. You know, I really love him as a producer, but I I really don't know how I feel about him in my YouTube space. I really don't know how I like him in my YouTube space, okay? But Carlos did speak on this whole Martell sliding into Kenya's DM situation. And baby, Carlos said the same thing I said last night. What's up, KFS? Hey, boo. Carlos said the same thing I said last night. That, well, not the same thing I said last night, but what he had said was he was in an interview and he said that when he was out promoting, ooh, Miss Juicy Baby, I think she would be cute. I think she would be cute. Oh wow. I think Carlos is a bloodsucker on black culture. Ooh, Andre. Okay. Okay. Tracy said if you are on the iPhone, you have to go into the Chrome, click on the three dots, switch to desktop, then open. That's a lot of steps, Tracy. That's a lot. But you can do it from your phone. Tracy said you gotta go into your phone, gotta go to Chrome, switch it to the desktop mode, and then you can do it. Okay, girl. Thank you so much, because that's a lot. Mm, that's a lot right there. So he said that while he was out promoting, come on in, Sheila, come on in, girl. While he was out promoting Love and Marriage Huntsville, I think he said season 3 or year 3, whatever it was, that Kenya said some really nice things about Martell. She said that he was a good father, and she said some really nice things about him. He said that, you know, Kenya is all about black love and that she was really rooting for, you know, Martell and Melody to work things out. Now, let me put a pin in that. If this was season 3 and or 3 years ago, that was before a lot of things have transpired between Martell and Mel that have been made public, right? That was before, you know, he took her for like something, like, for example, what we saw Saturday night about, you know, what he did Saturday night and stuff like that. So to be fair, to be fair, Kenya might have said those things about Martell at the end of season 3, but a lot has happened in the Love and Marriage Huntsville world from season 3 to season 6. A lot has happened. Um, so what Carlos said is that Martell did send Kenya a message, basically thanking her for saying the positive things about him, the nice things about him. As much as these, it's gonna feel like throw up coming out of my mouth. I'm about to. Mm, okay, I got to get this out, y'all. I got to get this out. Mm. In the mm, in defense of Martell. Ooh, that hurt coming out. Mm, that hurt coming out. In defense, I can't even say it twice. I hope y'all got it the first time. We never saw the message. And I said that last night on my review. Last night. We don't know what Martel said to Kenya. All we saw was Kenya showed us that Martel sent her a message that she never accepted. And when she went to accept it, he had already unsent the message. Now, that's one thing about Instagram that's good or bad, is you can unsend a message on Instagram. You can unsend a message even after somebody done sold a message. You can unsend it. You better screenshot it quick, because people can unsend stuff all the time on Instagram. And so now, according to Carlos, Martel will have his receipts next week. Okay? Child, I almost choked on it, Star. I almost choked on it. According to Carlos, Martel does have his receipt. Excuse me. Martel showed the message on Destination. Okay. See, I didn't see that. But with that being said, I said that last night. Now, somebody left a comment under my video today and said that on Instagram you can't see the message if you don't accept it. And like I said, maybe the way you have stuff set up, but on my Instagram, the way my settings are set up on Instagram, see, now all of a sudden it's light again. Now it's dark again. Something's going on with my lighting in my house. I got to work on my lighting. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, the way my Instagram is set up, if I don't accept the message, I don't see it. It just has the person's name and all that stuff, and it says, this person would like to send you a message, accept or decline. Or I think you have a third option, you can report it or something like that. And so if I accept the message, then I see it. If I decline the message, I never see what the person sent me. So I don't know what, and again, you can have settings set up differently. So maybe there's a way you can have your settings set up. But I will say this. I said that last night. Now, if y'all were here last night or if y'all watched my review, y'all know I said that last night, that we don't know what. Now, do I think that Martel could have slid into Kenya's DMs? Sure. She was single. He was single. But she never responded. And if that was from 3 years ago, Kenya, I mean, girl. But I agree, Auntie Didi. I do think Carlos is doing way too much. But that's just me. That's my opinion. Okay. Okay. Now, that's what I got for that. Now let's get into this Kim stuff. Martel is a crafty queen. He could have deleted. That's what I'm saying, Mims. And that's why I'm not saying that Kenya, and that's why I'm not going to sit here and say that Kenya is lying, because I'm not saying Kenya lying that Martel tried to push up on her. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying in last night's episode, we never saw no messages. And that don't mean Kenya don't have none. I do think this storyline is going to play out over a couple of episodes. I don't think this is the last. Well, we know it ain't the last, because we know next week they get into it. But I do think we're going to hear about it, because Kandi sort of alluded to the fact that this storyline sort of tumbles along. So we're going to hear more about it, child. You're supposed to be able to see it and decide if you want to accept. They won't know you read it until you accept. Okay, well, I don't think that's how it works on my. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't think that's how it works on mine, because I know there have been times when I've been wanting to know what people want to say. Man, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with Mims. Mims just sent me a damn reel. I'm not doing this with him. Kenya is crafty. Both of them are crafty now. They're in the same place as the receipts about those 20 babysitters. Okay. All right, now let's go on into the closet of Housewives of the Past. Kim Zolciak was all up and through our timelines today. First, TMZ dropped the dime first thing this morning, child. I couldn't get a video out fast enough because I was at my job, child. Kim Zolciak and her husband Croy. Now we know that the house was up for foreclosure, was saved in the 12th hour by somebody, somehow, some way. But we know that we saw the paperwork. We know that it was very, very clear that that house was up for foreclosure, child. Okay. Well, we found out today that they owe over $1.1 million in back taxes to the IRS. Okay. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ, the couple owes a whopping $1.1 million to the IRS for unpaid taxes, interest, and penalties from 2013, 2017, and 2018. They also owe the state of Georgia another $15,000 for unpaid taxes for 2018. Now listen, I have always been curious about this. I'm always curious about people who just decide what year they're gonna pay taxes and what year they not. So allegedly, it doesn't say allegedly. It says that you have unpaid taxes from 2013, 2017 to 2018. Now that doesn't mean you did not file. That means that could mean that you owed and you never paid them. Doesn't mean you didn't file taxes in them years. But I'm just curious how you just like how did you skip over 2014, 2015, I, 2016 and go to 2017, 2018. But between the penalties and the interest, it says that they owe 1.1 million. Now that's $15,000 that y'all owe to the state of Georgia. Y'all can go ahead and knock that off. I feel like y'all could just do like 1 or 2 months of OnlyFans and go ahead and get that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So then, a couple of hours later, we find out that Kim actually filed for divorce today as well. Let me give y'all this, okay? Kim Zolciak is pulling the plug on her marriage, filing for divorce from Corey Bierman on the heels of the couple's financial struggles. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ, the Real Housewives of Atlanta star lists April 30th as the date of separation. So roughly 2 weeks ago, roughly week ago, 2 weeks ago, uh, as the date of separation between her and former NFL star. The two were married for 11 years and had 4 kids together. Kim said she's filing because the marriage is irretrievably broken with no hope of reconciliation. Now, y'all know that's just legal jargon. That's legal jargon, okay? She's asking for primary physical custody of the kids and joint legal custody. Kim also wants spousal support and to legally restore her maiden name. Wow. Kim, baby, where you think this spousal support coming from, girl? Where, where the spousal support coming from? Right. Pam say, y'all know Pam is the legal eagle. Pam says she's still going to split that debt, so she might as well stay, child. Somebody need to cut back on them lip fillers, all that stuff. Princess, the lip fillers, the cheek fillers, the boob fillers, the butt fillers, the child, all them fillers. All them fillers. Why change the name though? I didn't know you had to put that in your I didn't know you had to put that as part of your divorce. I didn't know you needed the court's permission to change your name back. But maybe because she's probably more recognizable as Kim Zolciak. But I think people have gotten to know her as Kim Bierman though. You know what I mean? With them doing all their businesses and stuff. I don't know. Kim should have taken advantage of that season that they brought her back instead of acting like a damn drunken fool and acting like she was too good for the show. You know, that's another one that I don't know if she's burnt that bridge or not. I mean, she is, this and not this. So she might not have burned her bridge the way that other people may have burnt their bridges, but I'm just saying. Thank you, Mims. Corey, congrats on 12K. Corey got more butt than money. You know what? I'm not doing this with Mims and his shady self. He do have a lot of booty though. He do. It's a lot of booty going on right now. Booty, 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 booty. She trying to get that NFL pension. How long did he play for the NFL? Because don't you have to play a certain amount of years before you even get a pension? The oldest ones changed their names to Beerman. Oh, did they? Hmm. Well, I don't think their daddy was ever really a major part of their life. I don't know, but did he adopt them? Did he legally adopt them, Churns? Hmm. I did not know that, Auntie Didi. I mean, I remember Tina Turner doing that. I remember Tina Turner sitting in court saying, I want my name. I want to keep my name. But that's because she wanted to keep Tina Turner. She didn't want to go back to Anime Bullock. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't petitioning the court to go back. I didn't know you needed permission to go back. I promise y'all I didn't know that. I didn't know that. He did adopt them. Then she might as well go on and keep Bierman because then she gonna have a different last name than all her children. That's real ghetto. Girl, you better go on and keep that last name. Keep Bierman. You better go on and just keep Bierman. Mm-mm-mm. You have to play for 10 years to get a pension in the NBA. Yeah, I know in the NFL, you have to pay a certain amount of years. I don't think it's 10 years, but it's still a certain amount. I want to say it was like 7 years or something. You do still have to pay. Why is it so dark? Y'all really got to figure out what is going on with my lighting tonight. What is so? The light is literally right there, y'all. I don't know why it's so dark. Oh, Lord. I have another ring light. Maybe I just need to set up the second ring light, child. I don't know. My niece got me a second ring light. I have 2 ring lights now, so maybe I need to just set up the second ring light. That ain't Tina, ma'am. Oh, Kim ain't Tina. Well, I'm not. Don't cuss at me now. Don't cuss. Don't cuss. I ain't say she was Tina. I was just talking about her petitioning her name. Um. Okay, so it's 5 years for the NFL. Okay, so he got a he played for longer than 5 years, so he got a little pitch. He got a little piece of something. Oh, after paying 3 seasons. Okay, yeah, he got a pension. Corey never played. He was a bench warmer, and then he got demoted to the practice squad until they did just cut him from the team altogether. No, Corey played. He played. He wasn't no superstar player, but he played. He got a little dirt on his uniform every once in a while. Shot every other week. Thank you, Cupcake. Just because keep up the great. Well, thank you for the just because love. Yes, for the just because love. Mm-hmm. Yes. The just because love. We're gonna make it rain. We're gonna make it rain. We're gonna make it rain. Hey, 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 make it rain for him. Make it rain for him. Make it rain for him. There you go. All right. Y'all know I love my Tyreek from Abbott Elementary. I love me some Tyreek. Okay. Hold on. What did I just do? A check is a check, whether he played or not. Yep, a check is a check. Look, minimum wage in the NFL is still more than I make, so I take it. Shit. 5 years if 5 years if you health insurance, if you want health insurance, can't be much of a pension. Yeah, Corey played. He just wasn't noteworthy enough to be making NFL a career after he left. Yeah. Yeah, he played. He just wasn't, yeah. Yep, here in Maryland, you have to ask the court. Just look up some divorce and you see if they request to go back to their maiden name. I did not know that. Y'all, I swear that's why I love y'all. I be learning stuff. Y'all be teaching me all the time. Oh, I don't have no more water over here. Well, we almost done. I need me some. Oh yeah, it is. Here goes some water. All right, Jim. I mean, all right. I said, all right, Jim. All right, Kim. Lord, King Whitney. Child, I couldn't get it out. Should have invested better. Well, here's the thing. Invested better and not spent crazy. Like, I look at sometimes I'll just look at celebrities' net worth, and I know that net worth isn't always 100% accurate. But when I look at people's net worth, sometimes I be like, wow, they must have really done some good stuff with their money that they still financially comfortable even after they're no longer on that pinnacle. That doesn't mean that they're not still doing things behind the scenes and still working and stuff. But it's like, wow, they doing some good. They got some. So I'm sorry, his net worth is $500,000. You got to be motherfucking kidding me. Not his net worth is $500,000. Child, bye. Mm. Kim said he was worth 20 million. She did say that. Kim said that Cashmere was making her millions of dollars. Well, let me say this: either A, she lying, or B, uh, she's blowing them millions of dollars as fast as she making them. I'm gonna go with she lying for 100, Alex. Honey, my husband's ex-wife kept his last name and hyphenated it with her second husband's last name. Child. Now you know that's a whole situation right there. You gonna hyphenate the last name? That's a whole situation. Hey Xavier. Croyd's family never liked Kim from the jump, and Kim they saw Kim as a gold digger off the rip. Yeah, I remember hearing about that he's been at odds with his family because of Kim, like that relationship. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, we about to get off of here. Do not forget that at 8:30 we are going live with the Whether You Like It or Not panel, honey, and we will be discussing all of this stuff. I'm sure. You know, we're gonna have the tweets of the week and all that good stuff, child. So meet us over there at Scotty by Nature's channel. I have the link, the channel link posted at the top of the chart. I mean of the chat, and we will be over there in about 30 minutes. Okay. And let me go over here and get my dinner. I haven't eaten my dinner yet, honey. Let me get my dinner. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace. Mwah.